She's out in the nursery. There she is. Everyone's looking at Monica. Yes. These are the young adults in our church who, they're not quite leaders yet, who you'll be introduced to in a second, but they are I call them junior leaders, but I was told that it made them sound like kids. So I don't know what the name is, but they're not quite leaders yet, but they're in training to be leaders. And that's phenomenal. Every single one of them are actually in school right now. And so they're holding down jobs, going to school, and truly just giving their heart. They're going to be blessed with their sacrifice. Chris, Aliana, and have worked with the fine arts. Brittany has been doing stuff with fine arts, and her mother. Where's Elaine at? Everyone say hi to Elaine. Come on now. Everyone get up to Elaine. Oh, there she is. Come on. Everybody needs to give her a round of applause. What you see up here today would not be possible without that woman right there. And her daughter is pretty much a personal assistant, secretary, devotional leader, and just strong tower, right? She's a pillar of strength right there, Brittany. Give it up for the junior leaders, a.k.a. not filthy. By the way, the person who said you made me sound like you made us sound like kids, she was skipping through the hall, and I was like, that's why you felt like a kid, because you are a kid. You still skip through the halls. The next is I need my leaders to come up here. Come on, Billy. Come on, hurry, Billy. Billy, come on. Billy hurt his foot really bad the other day. Clumsy people. I don't know who hurts their feet, right? Who hurts their ankles? I do, all the time, exactly right. My wife, she gets a strange phone call. She's like, are you in the hospital again? I'm like, no, I'm all right. Before I say anything, these people deserve a round of praise. They've all put their own lives on hold for the past 3 months for the Easter production, for In His Steps, and for this fine arts program and everything like that. First of all, you guys, I don't know who doesn't know the giant in the choir. The other person who's standing in front of them is actually half his size. He was just standing on a chair. Brandon, I love you all out there. You are it. First service, Angie goes, she wanted to see what that. See, there it is. I'm coming. You guys will see, that is a powerhouse. Big things come in small packages, even minute packages. They come in those too. I mean, literally, the power in that, you'll see it. You'll see it. Anyway, the giant in the choir was Buddy. Who doesn't know Buddy, right? This guy's been around the church since the day the church was. He came in, he got Jesus, and he hasn't left yet. Truly, he is an amazing, he's a loyal friend, servant, and an armor bearer for my wife and myself. He is always there, and especially for the young people in this church. All the youth kids will say, Buddy should just call his new address, just write down the church's address, he can get his mail here, and if we put a shower in here, this brother would never leave, I'm being honest. Okay? He's amazing. Next is Mariana. Mariana and her family came in. Yeah. Let me just tell you something. Mariana, she is a very relaxed person. I'm lying from the stage. She is incredible with taking what God has given her and making the best out of it. Wow. You know what? Last night, my wife and I were on the phone with her until, 11 at night, talking, just about fine arts and ministry and stuff like that. She has given everything she has to every single one of these kids, to this church. And without her, that choir you saw would not happen. Stephanie also up there. I'm not going to look up because the reflection from my head might blind Tiago and Stephanie up there, so I'm just kidding. They've worked on the choir, but anything that these kids need, if they ask, she does it. She also is an amazing servant and armor bearer. All these people up here are. But she has taken, in such a short time, so much on her shoulders and went as far as she can. I mean, she's one of those people that if it's 99.999% good, and it's 0.001% left, she will say, you know what, guys, we need to finish this. We need to do this to the Lord. And she does that only for the glory of God. That's it. That's it. So, Billy and Pamela, again, Billy on the crutches, I love it. And Pamela, my arch nemesis, I love them with all my heart. Everything they do, they just give it all they got. But they have something huge coming up, all right? They are getting married in October. I was talking to someone the other day about Billy and Pamela, and I said, anything they do should be multiplied by 10. And they're like, why? I'm like, because they're planning a wedding. Anything, when they are able to take their wedding, plan their wedding, and put their heart and soul into something, anyone who's ever gotten married knows how hard that would really be.
That's right.
And they do it. They're here on Fridays, they take kids home, they stay late, they're up early on Saturdays at my house getting a sunburn. Hello. Actually, y'all are tan naturally, I'm not. So, it is a phenomenal thing to see. And never once have I heard any of these guys utter 2 words when it comes to this youth ministry, or 2 letters, not 2 words, but that's no. Never. They never say no when it comes to the youth ministry. They always say, you know what, if I can, do it. Mariana and I talked about the phrase last night, we see a need, what do we do? What do we do? Come on, we see a need. Fill it. There you go. Fill it. Yes, she's so fast. We fill it. And that's what they do. These are going to be men and women of just great ministries one day. It may be in this church, maybe another church, we don't know, but somewhere they are going to be leaders wherever they're at. All right, so I just want to give them to the church. We love you guys.